Good morning, my Real News Midday TV family. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning, and I'm wishing for everyone a wonderful and a productive day. And in the news of this morning, man gunned down in car. A man was shot and killed in a motor vehicle on Marland Street in Montego Bay, St. James on Thursday. He has been identified as 28-year-old Ike Tall Winter, otherwise called Nathaniel, a laborer of Caton Lane, Mount Salem in the parish. Reports are that about 5:05 p.m., Winter was a passenger in a motor car when a man approached him. It is alleged that the man opened a gunfire, hitting him in the upper body. The police were alerted, and on arrival, Winter was seen lying on the ground with gunshot wounds. He was assisted to the hospital, where he was confirmed dead. Investigation continues. Police charged teen who allegedly stabbed another after verbal encounter. The police have arrested and charged a teenager who allegedly used a knife to inflict stab wounds on another following a verbal encounter on Green Street in Knockpatrick, Manchester on Friday, June 28. He has been identified as 18-year-old Sanjay Williams, a laborer of Hillside Close in the parish. Williams is charged with wounding with intent. Reports are that about 2 a.m., a man and his relative were at a party in the community when Williams walked up to him and, after a brief verbal encounter, allegedly used a knife to inflict stab wounds to the side of the man. The police said Williams then left the area. He was later arrested on Tuesday, September 10, during an operation in the parish. Williams was charged 2 days later following an interview in the presence of his attorney. Man featured on Wanted Wednesdays charged with murder. A man who was featured on the Jamaica Constabulary Force's Wanted Wednesday has been charged with murder after he was taken into custody for the alleged possession of a prohibited weapon and later identified as a murder suspect. He is 30-year-old Joseph Mackenzie, otherwise called Gio, of 2nd Avenue Flanker in St. James. Mackenzie has been charged with the April 6, 2023 murder of 21-year-old Darian Bowman, otherwise called Chavoy, a laborer of Rock District, Trelawney. He is also charged with using a firearm to commit a felony, possession of prohibited weapon, and unauthorized possession of ammunition. Reports are that about 10:25 a.m., motorists traveling along the Flanker Main Road saw Bowman running and bleeding profusely. A Jamaica Defensive Force unit assisted him to the hospital as they observed that he had multiple gunshot wounds. Bowman subsequently succumbed while being treated. On Sunday, August 25, 2024, Mackenzie was held at St. James Beach and taken into custody for a prohibited weapon, the police said. The police said he was later identified as a suspect in Bowman's murder case. Mackenzie was subsequently charged. Westmoreland mechanic charged with fraud. Detectives assigned to the Westmoreland Police Division have charged a 36-year-old mechanic with a simple larceny and a fraudulent conversion after he allegedly failed to replace a motor car engine for which he collected payment. He is Leon Price, otherwise called Chang, of Culloden District, White House, Westmoreland. The police say on March 22, 2023, a man went to an establishment that was being operated by Price where $25,000 was paid to Price for the replacement of a damaged engine in the man's Toyota Corolla motor car. Sometime after, the man returned to the location to check on the vehicle. However, he realized that the engine was not replaced and the several tools and other accessories that were in the vehicle were also missing. The matter was reported to the police and an investigation was launched. Following the investigation, Price was arrested and subsequently charged on Wednesday. 7-year-old boy found with a submachine gun and the siblings taken into state care. The 7-year-old boy who was found in possession of a submachine gun at a St. Elizabeth school on Thursday is now in the care of the Child Protection and the Family Services Agency. His siblings are also in the care of the agency, following Thursday's shocking disclosure by the Jamaica Constabulary Force that the gun was seized at a school in the parish. Any child who has open access to a firearm or moreover is found with one in their possession has had their well-being jeopardized and is considered to be in need of protection, said CPFSA Chief Executive Officer Loretta Adams Thomas while commenting on the incident. As soon as this incident was brought to our attention, we launched our first responders team to the location to ensure that the well-being of the child, as well as the other children in the home, were safeguarded, she continued. Adams Thomas said the children will receive the necessary counseling and the psychosocial support. She is also reminding parents of their responsibility to ensure that their children do not have access to dangerous or illegal items and to check their school bags regularly to further ensure that they are not carrying these items with them to school. It is imperative that parents be more vigilant about checking their children's bags before they go to school to prevent them from taking dangerous or inappropriate items with them, be it weapons, pornographic materials, or drug-related items. These things do not only put your child at risk, but can also endanger the lives of other children and the teachers at the school, Adams Thomas said. She is further encouraging individuals to report any and all forms of child abuse using the 24-hour child abuse reporting hotline 211. Child abuse reports may also be made through WhatsApp or text at 876-878-2882. Email report at childprotection.gov.jm or by visiting any CPFSA parish office, as well as through social media pages, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, at CPFSAGM. Burger King franchisee surprised family of explosion victim seeking funds for medical care. Restaurant Associates Limited, franchisee of Burger King Jamaica, says it surprised the family of Caribbean folks. One of the victims of Wednesday's explosion at its New Kingston outlet has made a public plea for funds to have her transferred overseas for treatment. Chief Executive Officer of RAL, Lisa Lake, says the company has told the family it is prepared to facilitate the necessary medical transfer overseas. She told the news that about 11 a.m. Friday, the company received an invoice for US $68,897 for air ambulance services. She said the company responded within 2 hours, outlining it would transfer the money as soon as it received a letter from Fox's doctor outlining the need for the transfer. Our insurance company has informed us that in addition to the invoice presented, we will also need to get from you a doctor's letter stating his or her recommendation that Carrie be transferred to an overseas facility due to the fact that the treatment for her condition cannot be obtained locally, a letter from RAL to Fox's family stated. Lake said RAL had still not received that letter up to Friday evening. We have been standing by, ready to press send on this transfer for hours, Lake told the news. She also expressed the puzzlement that Fox's family would decide that a public plea would be a faster way to get her help. Woman killed, 6-year-old wounded in Linstead gun attack. A woman is dead and a 6-year-old boy hospitalized following a brazen daylight gun attack in Commodore Linstead, St. Catherine. She has been identified as Marian Phillips, the mother of a police officer. She was reportedly the caregiver of the child, who is hospitalized in serious but stable condition. Superintendent Hopton Nicholson, head of the St. Catherine North Police, told the news that Commodore is one of the areas of concern in the division, adding that the police have been conducting frequent operations in the area. Unfortunately, he said, Friday's attack was carried out while the police were conducting an operation at another location. Superintendent Nicholson named Glendon Bull Amos and a man known as Six as persons of interest in relation to the attack and other crimes committed in Linstead and Commodore.
We have been conducting a number of operations pursuing persons who are wanted and persons of interest in this area. This unfortunate incident happened while an operation was being conducted in another location, but we are going to assure the citizens that we will be pursuing these persons who have been carrying out these activities, these criminal activities in the Commodore area, and we are going to bring them to justice.
Amos, is this long-standing Amos from the shooting incident a couple months ago? Is this the same gentleman?
Yes. We have been pursuing him across the length and breadth of St. Catherine North, and other parishes, and we will continue and we will not stop until he is arrested and brought to justice. And like I said, we will be going all out. We will be pursuing him wherever they are, whether in St. Catherine or other parishes. We are going after them. I just want to let all the gangsters know, all the persons who are committing crimes know that the police will not stop. We are going consistently. We'll be pursuing them, and we will catch them, and we will bring them to justice.
Guys, thanks for watching. Please join us this afternoon at 2 p.m. for another news update.